Guess who's back? Hey guys, it's Ransom Reviews here, back again finally with another video. Today, we will not be ranting on a fetish artist or somebody who's causing trouble. Instead, we will be reviewing the first requested OC of this channel. This character has been requested a while back, but due to things happening to me just simply not being able to get around to doing it, it took a while and is only being uploaded now. Well, recorded now and uploaded later on in the future, as you might presume. But now, as you can tell, it's finally been done. Okay, so here's your OC for today. Now, I will be talking about the art of this character after I finish the form of it, or whatever you feel like calling the thing. Now that all that's out of the way, the review will be starting in 3, 2, 1. Name, Sequild, Frostburn. Cool name. Species, Ice Dragon. Notable abilities, Ice Breath, beak capable of breaking through ice. Age, 62 years, a young adult in dragon years. Likes spicy and rich foods, travel, learning, rainy weather, botany, peace, and a good drink. Okay. Dislikes hot weather, bland foods, the strict rules and cliques of the guild guide, whichever one you prefer calling it, and unnecessary violence. The not liking hot weather thing actually makes sense due to the fact that it is an ice dragon and, heat and ice normally aren't said to mix well. Gender, female. Sexuality, homosexual. Cool. Sorry. Notable relationships, none. Character traits, curious to a fault, grounded, lazy, confirmative, gluttonous, generous, helpful, has childlike interests such as stuffed animals and being immature and playing with her peers, is not a good liar, has low self-control, and oftentimes has difficulty saying no. I applaud you for giving a mixture of both good and bad traits, so there's a check. And checks on the other ones too for the fact that it's not just random things, I guess. Now the bio. It's... yeah, crap. Ah, dear. A young ice dragon from bio. A young ice dragon from the colder northern regions. Sequild is a proud member of the Frostburn clan. After being reared in the harsh and bleak Arctic landscape that harbored war between the tribes over what few resources were there, she left all that she knew to explore the world beyond the frosty sea. Carrying ample supplies in a pouch on her back, she traveled by merchant ships away from her homeland and onwards to great adventures and exploration. When the merchant company vessel reached the end of its trading route, she stepped out on the dock with her mouth agape in wonder. It was so very warm here, and there was not a single snowflake or sheet of ice in sight. Instead, there was a wonderful world of color, the flowers and fruits catching her turquoise eyes first. A fascination with plant life began, and she pursued her thirsts of knowledge about this wonderful fauna for years, after she established a home in the seaside trading town of Knack. Okay. When merely observing and planting the many green things, there was no longer enough to satisfy her desire to know more about that which she loved. She uprooted, no pun intended, her life once more and headed inland where the capital of Yonkin could be found. There she heard of a school that taught yearning minds many different crafts and professions, one of which was said to be called botany. However you pronounce that, because I'm bad at pronunciation. That intrigued the young dragon to no end. Finding new lodgings on the outskirts of town and a new job waitressing at a bar near the city gates, she enrolled in the university and spent her days engrossed in her studies and her nights pouring drinks for the patrons. Finally, after much hard work and little rest, she graduated from the university near the top of her class and was immediately recommended to join the Royal Herbalist Guild. Guide, however you pronounce said word, an official group that advises the Queen and her council on the matters of agriculture, homeopathy, and alchemy, as well as performing essential research to benefit the kingdom. Today, Sequild travels the world collecting samples and making careful sketches of rare plant life. Along her journey that she may return to the guide to add to their massive reservoir of information. While the job does not pay as well and oftentimes is perilous and tedious, she enjoys the experiences of meeting new people, exploring new lands, experiencing new cultures, and above all, she enjoys trying the new foods. As much as she does love her family and her kinsmen, she would never volunteer to return to her previous bland, predictable diets of whales, fish, seals, and other Arctic supplies of flesh. Now, armed with a taste for new experience and her wits, Sequild must navigate this giant new world so that she may one day complete a full compendium of every plant species on the earth for future generations to use and enjoy. Okay, so that was the reading of this OC. And personally, I think that's a very good one, considering what I've read from it and the picture given. I do happen to have one question though, and it's just something that seems a tad bit weird to me. Now this may just sound like a really stupid question because it's probably obvious to somebody who actually has dragon OCs, but I happen to not have any of them. But how exactly would a dragon waitress at a bar? See, I said it would probably sound really stupid, but this is just me. It's like, I don't know, it just sounds a little bit weird to me with the fact that a dragon is waitressing at a bar, and when I think of dragons, I normally think of on all fours, so, like, does she balance it on her back if it's the all fours kind of dragon? I don't know, it's just a weird thing that kind of got me a bit. But really, it's nothing much, it's just me being stupid. As from what I read, it's actually pretty well thought out considering the fact that it's not really in a fandom as far as I know, where you can where you have an entire storyline that you can help with it, so creating an entire actual original character, not a fan character, is pretty cool if you ask me. Now then, as I'm pretty sure that I've said at the beginning of the video, I said that I would also be saying something about the art and all that, because, you know, I finished in like not even 10 minutes, and I'm not used to this. I normally would end up finding an OC like Seraphina, where it's like, I have to make parts of this to get through all of it. So, yeah. Let's, for the art itself, it's actually very good. And part of that is because I cannot do anything with a tablet or just anything digital for that matter. I'm more or less preferring to be drawing traditionally because, you know, pencil, paper, I can know what's going on and I don't have to click everything to erase. So, considering the fact that it's made digitally, it's pretty good in my opinion. However, there is one thing that looks a little weird to me. And, like, I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, because, you know, it's the internet. You don't know how somebody's thinking over that. The shading seems a bit strange to me with it being gray. I'm going to try to say this. Normally, when I ever bother to try to do anything in digital, I would normally, instead of either using black or white to black shades, I would normally use, like for this character, if it's like how it looks, how it's early morning, maybe use a really pale, maybe yellowish, or no, that probably doesn't sound right. Maybe use a light and really transparent looking blue for it. I don't know. It just kind of looks a bit weird to me with it being shaded with gray. But literally everything else about it looks amazing to me, mostly because, you know, digital art is not my forte and can't draw dragons worth anything. So it actually looks really nice. The fins, they actually kind of work with it due to the fact that, you said that she would be near the sea. Well, not being near the sea anymore, to explore the world beyond the frosty sea. So she would have to be swimming and all that, so fins, they work. I like everything about it. It checks out fine and doesn't look too bad. Well, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like it's overpowered. It doesn't sound overpowered. It and it also doesn't sound like an anti-Sue. So applause. Hopefully, I did not just blow up everybody's ears doing that. That would be bad. Just getting loads of comments saying, "You killed me. Stop clapping in your videos. It's bad." So, final words about this OC. It's well written. It doesn't have anything that doesn't sound like it should be there or elaborates on something too much. Like, I've seen characters where they say, example, just using this for it, say they have an Ice Dragon character and they have to go into the entire spiel of what the heck an Ice Dragon is and how it is and what it is and how it became it is. It's like, calm down, I don't want to have a biology lesson about it. So you're good on that because you didn't go into excessive amounts of detail and you didn't just say, okay, I'm going to have all of this print, typed, and I'm just going to have it one massive paragraph. So thank you for not doing all that crap. And as for the character design, it looks nice. It doesn't have extremely bright colors, except the eye, which actually works with it due to the fact that it's like, hey, I'm going to have relatively cooler colors, and then I'm going to have this brighter color. So, good on that. And at least you didn't make it worse something else like the flower that Sequild is holding seemed more like the main attention than her, so good on that too. So overall, I actually really do like this character, both design and form-wise. And that's all I really have to say about it. So, good job, and maybe take what I said and go with it, or only take it with a grain of salt. Alright, so, okay guys, this has been Rants and Reviews, and I would like to thank you for watching this video. Like that button if you enjoyed this video, maybe comment down below if you want to either give me a request OC, request profile, or just give a comment because, you know why? Reasons. And maybe even subscribe to this channel if you really want to see more of my videos. I normally try to post videos at least a couple times a week. So, yeah. Do what you do, and I will be talking to you guys in the next video. So, goodbye!